So I put down a large fire station, and the reason why is the fire helicopters modernize or become more futuristic looking. So I demolished, I don't want fire trucks. I really want these to go and put out fires. And my other fire departments, what I did was I shut down some of the extra stations. So I just turned them off. So that's on. You see that's turned off. So on the futurization map, a, a good section, so right around here is not futurized. This is not futurized. We need to do that, especially this high wealth, because these houses are really going to look interesting um, in this area. But this central core is futurized. We'll work on industry. I do think I'm going to want to make some changes and extend this road out. Um, Once the research is complete, oh, we're 72% researched. Once that is complete, I'm going to want to put down the annex. And I don't think I want to take away a home or a business. We'll see. But I think I want the annex to go someplace else. So we need to make some changes, and especially because what I'm wanting is, remember, my academy, I need high wealth workers. I have 62 out of 200. My control net transmission has gone up, and it really will go up when I can, on a consistent basis, get high wealth. And that's one of the reasons why I have residential buildings. So what will happen is when they leave for work, the plan is they will literally just go either across the street or down the street to go to work. And once these go from medium density to high rises, that's going to help, as well as we've got some other buildings. Now, what I may need to do is I do have some commercial. We may need to get rid of some of those commercial locations because they're also going to get employees. But let's while we wait for the research to be complete, let's extend this road out and let's futurize this area. All right, so I extended the road out. I moved the solar power plant over because by putting this curve into the road, it didn't quite fit. And I'm gonna have to see how big they are, but this might be, I'm thinking of kind of an area with my annexes, and until I unlock one, I can't remember just how big they are. But I'm thinking maybe this might be kind of an area where the academy annexes are located. and it's almost all, yeah, it's, so this side is pretty much futurized except for this building here. So let's take a look. Let's a little close to my industry. I don't think the ground pollution can get there. So let's see. Is this a good place for a park? Yeah, park. Let's do a park. Yep, futurized. All right, if you will remember, right here was my oil power plant. I have torn down the oil power plant and I have put down a second solar power plant. So I've got a power plant here, solar, as well as our solar power plant here. And we have an excess of electricity, clean electricity. So this city is now powered by the sun. We have the ability to add on more if we want. And don't forget, we can also put on an amplifier also. No need of paying for an amplifier at this time because we've got way more electricity um, than we need. I've added on a bit of an arm, if you will, uh, if I need to add another solar power plant or an annex. We are not paying much for electricity, so very, very good. We should be getting close. 97% researched. We should be getting close. I'm so curious to see the size of the annex. Will it fit back here? Or even if I can get a couple of them. But I do kind of have this backup plan, which is here, and I can extend this if need be. All right, well, the Academy is ready for an upgrade. It's also letting me know that it's ready for another research project. But yeah, we have completed the research necessary to upgrade for the first upgrade of the Academy. Nice. So you see we got the little add-on here. Excellent. And we have unlocked annexes. So we can put down one of the three annexes. So we have the, let's look at it this way. It might be easier. So let's look at the research projects. So now the sewage sanitizer may actually be what we do next, and that doesn't require an annex, but a control net facility really makes the most sense at this point. So I think that's what I'm going to research. I think I'm going to go control net and sewage sanitizer. Some of these other items, the sky bridge, that's going to be useful for a mega tower. But they're really, when I look here, yeah, the fusion power plant is going to be something that I'm going to want. But some of these other items, we may research them, but I may not need them as badly as some of these items up here. So let's do this. I know I want to research these two. I'd like to get control net research prior to the sewage sanitizer. Okay. And let's see here. Now, I was saying the plasma physics annex is the one that I want to do. So let's swing over here. Let's just see how this fits. So I could fit one there. I could fit one there. That wouldn't be bad. So maybe this corner is going to be reserved for at least two of the annexes. It's going to help with the speed of research. It's going to boost control net. So I think this is my spot. Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, especially when we get the other one placed. I think that's going to look nice. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We've got our first high rises. I will say that future high rises look really nice, especially the high wealth high rises. It's a really nice look. As far as the research is going, we are now up to 38% researched. And now we're fully staffed with low wealth workers, fully staffed with medium wealth, and we're approaching halfway, 88 of 200 high wealth workers. So that's the reason why I wanted some residential buildings right next to the academy. But over time, should start to get more high rises. It looks like there's something being built over here as well. So we're starting to get to the point where this central core here is going to be where my high rises are. I've made the decision. As far as this city is concerned, the high rises are only going to be in this area. Everything else is going to be medium density multifamily. So I have a recycling center put down. I added on a processor for plastic, for alloy, and for metal. So as you can see, not only do we have garbage trucks out, we're also collecting recyclables. So educated individuals in a city, they do enjoy it. So this is just adding to the happiness factor of my citizens. And what I'm going to do is we'll take that, what we recycle, and we'll export it. So take the recyclables, take it to a trade port, and let's make some money out of it. Now, the recycling gameplay can be a bit finicky, can be somewhat buggy. Um, I'm going to keep an eye on it and see how it works. If it is not working the way it's supposed to, and if you've run into this, don't think that it's you. Recycling can be just a bit buggy. Um, no harm, no foul. If it's not really doing us any good, then I just get rid of it. Once I get rid of it, then we'll just convert back to um, collecting garbage. But I did want to give it a try. But we nevertheless, very educated city, very happy city, good approval rating. Nice number of individuals enrolled. I put a community college close to my high wealth residential just to give them a place to easily get to for school. Just want to try to keep the population happy, especially the high wealth population. The higher up you go with the wealth level, the more demanding they can be. And when you have a city that's going to be a pretty sizable population of high wealth, want to keep them happy. Of course, you want to keep everybody happy, but the game does make keeping high wealth happy just a bit more of a challenge than the other wealth levels. So, but looking good. So, gotta work on this residential area. We've got to get this futurized, and that'll get pretty much all of the residential areas futurized, and then I'll make a decision on what I want to do with industry. All right, so we have now futurized this area. I did a combination of medium wealth and low wealth parks. And then the other thing that I wanted to work on is I wanted to get some parks here because this industry was starting to encroach. There was some red starting to get into this area. And that over time would lead to some unhappy individuals. I still have just a bit of light red there. So those parks did two things. So I changed the wealth level of this area. I pushed back on some of the negative aura of the industry. And we've got, so now, for the most part, my my city is futurized. I do have, I'll keep an eye on it. I do have this area here, but I'm still thinking about putting some things here that are future. Um, but this is also a good spot maybe to put a water tower. What's my water level like here? Oh, water is very high here. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. 3 more high rises. I don't know which one is the cool. This one is, looks like a park on top. Yeah, that's a park on top of the. That one is cool. And something is being constructed here. So this area is really starting to develop and change. I get the feeling that this angle is going to be really nice. You know what? That's going to be pretty cool too, looking back over the water and the mountains.